Alright guys, we're back with Eternity of Pain Bargaining Week 1. Let's break down what's going on in this fight here. So the Modok has a thing where your first parry is not going to work. So you can see here the first parry doesn't work, but then there goes on an 8-second cooldown, then you can get your parries in. Now, there's a couple things going on in this fight. One, if you hit into his block enough times, like 6 times, he's going to go unblockable, and until those 6 Furies cycle out, then the unblockable will be removed. Number 2, power from afar. So he's going to be gaining power if you're away from him, but there's also tranquility that will remove all the debuffs and both of your powers every few seconds, so you got to be aware of that. Also, if you knock him down with a heavy attack, you're going to have to throw a special right away, or you're going to take a whole bunch of damage. So I suggest no heavies unless you're ready to throw a special right after. But without the ability to parry consistently, I just stayed away from heavies altogether so that I wouldn't have to worry about the openings. Hitmonkey covers both the Mercenary and offensive raw damage objectives for Throne Breakers, which is what I still am. And there's a few, what I find here is that when you push him to unblockable, he becomes extremely aggressive, which makes it much easier to go in and do like a few hit combo, dash back intercept, and like get him cornered against the wall and keep, hitting into that. You can also, I found, take advantage of, you can see here I'm going with the dash back intercepts when he's got the unblockable. Now, you got to get used to that special 1 evade. It can sometimes when I did this fight, I evaded it perfectly every single time. Sometimes I did not. I just got hit by it every time. So there's a couple ways you can. Again, it's very difficult. You're going to take a bunch of block damage if you try to do the parry method where you parry and then back off and then get a few parry hits in. But because of his ability accuracy, or his evades, it's going to be very difficult. You can reduce his evade ability accuracy by using a... you can't use True Strike or True Accuracy or True Sense. All those will not work, but you can reduce his evade ability accuracy by like 200% if you put on a Shock and Incinerate. So Massacre is going to work really well. Black Widow Deadly Origin is going to work really well. I think Nebula is going to work really well. Again, someone who can put the shocks on, someone who can throw the incinerates on. That is what you want to do here. I liked Hitmonkey here. He does have some Disorient in his kit. I'm able to still be extremely aggressive on this Modok. Now, I went for a solo. I tried for a little bit. It just wasn't happening. Every time I got really close, I would screw up. So at the end of the day, I got a couple revives I got revives in overflow. I got potions. What else am I going to use them for? But some Eternity of Pain fights. So you can take a look at the rest of the fight. I do try to use the power from afar to my advantage anytime I feel like I'm getting stuck. There I got clipped by a special 1. So anytime you feel like you're getting stuck, you can always back off and let him gain power, but you don't have to worry about him getting to a special 2 or a special 3 because there's the tranquility at the same time. So he's that will take away his power. So you can kind of use that power from afar to your advantage to get some openings, like I did right there. So I'll just back off, wait for him to get the power, and then go ahead and grab some openings. So I hope that this helps. It is tricky. It can be extremely frustrating. It is Eternity of Pain for a reason. I can definitely see this one causing some trouble. But, if you can kind of get a handle on what's going on and when he becomes extremely aggressive again, when he's unblockable, he becomes extremely aggressive. I know it's not, I don't think it's anywhere in the notes or anything like that, but just when he's unblockable, very aggressive. So you can definitely take advantage of that. You can take advantage of the power from afar. I do screw up this one and had to use 1 more revive, so a couple revives, not a problem. Hope you enjoyed the rest of it. Hope this helps. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.